Alright, back to the Thieves Guild. Let's do this. Been a little while since I played Persona. We dealt with the Kamoshida thing, but we've yet to find out what the new threat is, and I don't really remember that much from Rocket Stream who that is. I think it was like some random old guy or something. I forget what it was. I just remember like Sai showing the picture and being like, and who is that? What? I forget these things. Celebrate your success, sell the medal. No matter where you go during Golden Week, it's packed with office workers on vacation. Why does everyone have to take a break at the same time? It's almost like a holiday or something. It's evening, so I can't... Wait, no, I can leave the shop at night now. Woohoo! Sell the medal. Where do I sell the medal? Man, it has been a little too long since I've... You do that, Fix. You do that. Ooh.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah, I like the crossword puzzles. Yes, Rocket. Time for a trip. Oh. Whoops. Across, 1 of 24. Well, what's the hint? What's up, Con? 1 of 24. I don't know that. A hen's pride. That would be an egg, would it not? A hinged barrier? Oh, a gate. Okay, so 1 of 24. Oh, an hour. Duck, duck, goose. Okay, so time for a trip. Something weak. Golden Week? What is that? I don't get what that means. I don't get that. Golden Week. I've never heard that phrase before. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. The golden part of the phrase came from the Japanese broadcasting term golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day. Okay, now I feel less bad knowing that it's a Japanese thing.
Nice.
And I don't know a lot about Japanese culture. So... Well, it's still evening.
Focus.
No, that's not... Okay, so... I'm only allowed to be here during the day. I can't access the Herc missions.
Okay.
Study equipment. 4 items. Oh, I've only got that.
Come on.
No, I don't. Not doing anything. I'm only allowed to be here at night. I'm not allowed to go... I did finish it. I didn't complete it.
What do you
We've
wanna
discussed
do?
this. You and I are talking in circles, Fix. We just keep making the same points over and over again. Oh.
Oh.
A little more charm? Yeah, buddy. Ooh,
Wanna
I'm
head back?
head turning. I'm glad that your echo chamber agreed with you, Fix. I do not. That'll be a comment I pay for later. Come on, we're gonna pawn that metal today. Hey, you can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait. Hurry down and help him out. Aye, aye, Captain.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic. Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students.
Yeah.
Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school?
Maybe he thought it would be fun.
The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
Maybe.
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time.
Ew.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors.
Dude,
sure.
you can blur faces. You don't have to go for a body shot on the news. All of these are just like, yeah, here's their torso.
Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Maybe. Seems like it.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right?
So getting directly involved in all that, not really with the plan? Okay.
More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Man.
Chief really worked us hard. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shiho's name didn't come up, right? No, but a lot of torsos did. Not that I saw. I bet they wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this Kamoshida crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to this celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes!
Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we got to take care of business tomorrow. Yeah, make sure you sell that medal. So, I'm going to try... Well, they didn't give me the option to say no this time.
Hey, hey.
Okay, let's stay in and relax. Fine.
Now listen up.
Don't go near the busy places, you hear? I'm not at fault if you get involved in any shady business. Yeah, now I can't leave the shop. I'm stuck to the shop. I have to sleep. Let me see if we can make any more lockpicks. I know I'm going to need them.
Yeah.
This game is all about, like, optimizing your time. Calming aroma? I mean, we might as well make some, right? Build up our dexterity or whatever. Let's make two of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity. Oh, proficiency. My bad. I don't anticipate using them either, but I couldn't make any more lockpicks. So, yeah. Might as well make something to get the most out of the stats.
Make sure to do the dishes.
When I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
No, they wouldn't let me leave the shop.
Am I interrupting something?
Why, hello, Sai. Let me move, I forgot. There we go.
Not at all.
Always time for a pretty
The cause of
lady.
the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
A sentence you normally hear on the news.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
I doubt it.
Leaving that aside. What do you have?
I'll
Why
have the
is Sai
housewarming, please.
here?
Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, I'm the slave that lives upstairs.
No, not exactly.
He's just my ward. I use him for free work.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Man, getting a 3rd degree from Sai. Maybe it has something to do with the person after the next guy. Let's be nice to Sai.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well.
Yeah, I bet.
I've heard that things are rough right now.
I just forget her name. Her sister. Futaba? Is Futaba her sister? I forget.
A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a
Makoto,
completely different
yeah.
person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
It wasn't that easy.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
All right. Today's the day we turn in that medal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Evidently. I've been told the airsoft place will keep it. Oh, they'll only let me go to the station. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, right. Shibuya, right? Station Square? I don't remember. I don't know where anything is. One thing's for sure. Whenever I finish this game, even though it's going to be a friggin' eternity before that happens, I'm going to replay the game with like that 100% optimized workflow just to see everything I've missed. Central, thank you. Untouchable. Cute. I want you to buy this. A gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it, though? I mean... We've got to sell the medal. I'm gonna play hardball with this guy. This is not enough. The both of us know you ain't never finding another buyer for that thing. Just take the 30K. Okay. So much for hardball. It's almost time.
Gilly, you suck.
Here, take this with you. So thanks for selling me that medal. It's lunch that I've had in the fridge for a month and a half. I hope it hasn't gone bad. But best not to open it. Just bring it with you the next time you come back. And what? What's inside? It's all fine. Trust me. They're here. I'm not here to be part of your drug trade, dude. Munahisa? Munahisa? Why? Yes? There's some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid.
Whatever. Baldy, pass me a sense.
Yeah, I know, but it's just weird that he's just like, here, hold this package for me. Don't look in it. Just bring it back after these cops are done grilling me. Do you know why we're here? Ooh, jalapeno again. I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. Watch your attitude. Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on. Do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was legitimate? Oh, gosh. Since when does a jalapeno bean hit me like that? Can you two hurry it up? I've got a business to run here. Hey, you. What's in the bag, huh? Show me. Kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. Yeah, I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. I should actually be going. Uh-oh. Starting to feel a little too fishy. Uh-oh. He's not the one we're here to see. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time try not harassing my customers. See how that goes.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid. Yeah, sure, that wasn't a completely awkward exchange in any means.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, come on, let's open it up. A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later.
But we have it now.
I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Oh, I'm sure he will love bartering over his property. Han's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida.
Yeah, we already texted about it.
It's getting a lot of coverage.
How do you feel?
I don't know. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
I'm sure we did. They would not be speaking up again about anything if we didn't deal with Kamoshida. I haven't met everybody yet, but I will say right now, it's kind of looking like the Doctor.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it.
I do like On, though.
And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
What medal? I remembered.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
A restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
I'm gonna go with Chinese food. That might be the wrong option for a Japanese game, but I'm gonna go Chinese.
In that case, there's all sorts of meats, fish, oh, and lots of desserts too. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
I was wondering how they were gonna voice act that line, and it still came out completely unexpected. And she did it again. We're finally having that celebration tomorrow. I can't wait. E. Okay, there's Perm's one. I was worried that that wasn't coming up. Perm is on... tomorrow will be his final day of doing his charity stream, raising money for Extra Life. Donations, bits, subs, all three can serve to screw with him. He's doing a Sky Factory 4 build. He's getting to the point now where he's kind of comfortable, and I think most of us kind of went nuts on him that first day. Make sure you throw him a follow. If you've got some spare cash, make sure you throw it his way or Fix's way. Both of them are getting started. Fix is getting started. Perm is wrapping his up all tomorrow. So definitely tomorrow's payday. Yeah, Perm's also raising money for a good cause. So yeah. Why did I take in a kid like this? I must be getting old. Okay.
Hey!
Thanks for making me seem like a burden. Let's stay in and rest tonight. You want me to stay? What? It's evening already. Am I literally sleeping like 16 hours a day?
Wow!
Brewing coffee will call it's time to pass. We'll make a special coffee that restores SP.
Hey!
Yeah, let's make some coffee. You know how to brew coffee? Help yourselves to the beans on the shelves. I'll show you how each kind of bean is different later.
Whoa.
I love the smell of good coffee. I'm with her on that. I love the smell of coffee. Can't stand the taste of it. There are a lot of days I wish I drank coffee, but it's just not my jam.
Yes! All right.
The way you're drinking it makes it look... What? Okay. Coffee has a lot of thought and love behind it, huh? Maybe if you drink it in the metaverse, it'll heal your wounds, too. Looks like the Chief's gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you. You mean his creepy womanizing? Okay. Looks like you're doing well. Here, let me have a sip. Oh, he's about to criticize the crap out of my coffee, isn't he? This aroma and soft richness. You use Blue Mountain, huh?
Let me explain.
The Blue Mountains of Jamaica have a unique climate and volcanic soil advantageous for growing their famous high-quality coffee. The coffee undergoes a rigorous inspection process and is harvested in small quantities. This produces a rich coffee with a full aroma. I will tell you, the only cup of coffee I ever liked. It's this coffee called Kopi Luwak or something like that a coworker bought. And it's literally like coffee beans processed through a marmot or something. Like he eats the beans and poops out, like we wound up calling it poop coffee, but it didn't have like any like weird aftertaste or anything. Like it was actually pretty good.
Nice. Well then.
So good.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website?
Wow, that sprung up fast.
Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
You planning on eating? Yeah, let's accuse him of talking too much. That's what chat just did to me.
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Do they really do that in Japan? Like, they give you a time limit, like, eat your meal and get out by X amount of time? Do they really do that?
Just 50
Wow.
minutes left.
I'm not gonna finish all the
50
beef
minutes?
dishes at this pace.
What are they serving you, a 5-course meal? An hour is plenty of time to eat.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu.
That's a good way to pack on the pounds.
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Oh, it's a buffet. I see.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
What's wrong with stacking up the protein?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
A solid plan. Not for me, but still.
So happy!
Okay.
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
On. I need you to take it down a notch or 3.
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those.
Good job.
Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
Fried bananas. Nah. I've never had that before, and I'm really not interested.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque.
Yeah, you guys really are doing Morgana dirty.
Let's go.
I've never thought about the concept before. Like, it sounds almost like fair food to me, like state fair. Like, they're just like, hey, we deep fried a Snickers bar. You want one? And I'm just kind of like, I mean, I never thought of that. I'm curious, but I'm not going to pay your price for it.
These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Banana chips I've had. Those are not bad. Oh, are those the same thing? Leave it to me. Okay, so I never thought about it that way. That's fair.
You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Or else.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese.
Slow your roll, people. I get the food can be good, but you don't gotta taunt Morgana. It's rude.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first.
Of course.
Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
That one in the back with all the meat on it?
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Not a fan of raw fish.
Have you
like
heard,
ahi
my
tuna
dear?
and stuff?
The news about
Nah.
that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they?
How do you solve a problem like that?
Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal.
I'll admit, like, sushi is a world I've never really gone into, and I wouldn't mind perhaps, like, just playing around with sushi one night and just trying things out and seeing how it goes, like, especially with some wasabi. But I feel like wasabi kind of just covers the flavor, and all you can taste is wasabi after that.
Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
Well, and if I did do something like that, I'd have to go alone. Like, Ari doesn't... I've tried really hard. Ari doesn't do seafood. Like, I've tried doing shrimp and, like, a nice salmon for her and stuff. And just, it's something about the texture she can't get over. And see, that's the thing. For someone who doesn't really play around in sushi, to go, let's find a good sushi restaurant because this is an arena of food I would like to explore. How do you know what's good? How do you know what's not? It's really hard to kind of like venture down that road. No, but I would have to get her something else. Ooh, chicken fried rice is good too. But that just sounds like a traditional Chinese place. There's a hibachi grill near us that we used to visit semi-regularly that does like a California roll, stuff like that. I might experiment with that next time.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Are you planning on smuggling it out of the hotel? I don't think they'll look kindly at that.
How did a child like this end up in
That's a good
here?
point. I didn't think of that.
I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much.
But my point is like I feel like I don't know enough to be able to identify a good sushi place. I wouldn't mind experimenting. I love experimenting with different foods and stuff.
Come, let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to
All I
enjoy a
know is,
buffet?
thanks to Scrubs, you don't get sushi from a gas station, especially if it comes free with the fill up. That's a no bueno thing. That's also kind of a common sense sort of deal, but yeah.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
We went from getting you food to eavesdropping on people? If you want the rest of the day off, that's great. Let's pretend to eat some food. There are some rice dishes nearby.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal!
I do love me some rice, man. I know this is a Mitch Hedberg ripoff, but rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 of something.
Sorry.
It's so good.
I got a bit carried away there.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
Yeah, but that's the world we live in, Morgana.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
I also kind of feel like if you're going to go into sushi, you need to learn to use chopsticks. Like, I can use chopsticks crudely, not well, but enough to actually be able to pick up something and eat it. I feel like to eat sushi with a fork would be kind of like uncouth in a way.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
We're gonna wind up with a plate of food we can barely handle. I mean, it's kind of crude, but using your hands, I mean, I guess you could, but that's weird. There's a giant dessert nearby. Yeah, let's get something from the chocolate fondue fountain.
Delicious. This giant sweet.
It's a fountain, Morgana.
Distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do.
Okay.
It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
What?
So they don't believe themselves, but they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real.
Because it's drama. Yeah.
And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves.
Not that they know that.
Whoa, act fast and get some, and make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream.
What's wrong?
We've never gone to a fondue place. I've been curious about fondue. I've never had it before.
Nothing. I thought some weird
know
kid
it's-
was looking at us, that's all.
I know it's like bits of like bread and stuff dipped in cheese, but that's another arena of food I've never really gone down into.
Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about you, he. Yeah, fondue can be cheese, it can be chocolate, there can be like strawberry fondue, like I get it. But there was a restaurant near us called the Melting Pot that used to do like fondue and stuff. I never got to go there, and I don't think they're open anymore. I mean, like the way I grew up, like the idea of my mother's cuisine was like ketchup and fish sticks. So I've been kind of working on, over the past several years, like expanding my palate, try different things. I'll always try something once. Well, as long as it's not illegal. But, you know, it's just, You never know. Don't be afraid to try new things. Let's pretend to get some food. There's some meat dishes nearby. All right, so I need to... Oh, like that giant chicken?
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any... I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself.
Man, everybody's talking about Kamoshida.
He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher. It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous.
I've had crickets. They're not great. And good evening, Ellie. Long time no see.
We should probably look into it, but we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida?
I mean, I had some crickets that they were like sour cream and chives crickets. And sure, you could taste a little bit of like the potato chip coating on them and stuff. But you could still tell they were crickets. So...
Oh man, this is like Scrapper Valley. No guys, don't go to Scrapper Valley. Sounded like that was like the gingerbread man from the Shrek movies. Oh man. No, that was terrible. Never mind. I shouldn't do that.
I need to get some new quotes for you, Perm. Oh, you were. I'm sorry. I did forget. It's a different poop game, Perm.
Yeah, grab some food. Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on.
Poopy.
But it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida.
They're intrigued about the news about Kamoshida. They're just not interested in Kamoshida as a person.
Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
Look at that freaking sandwich! Like, who eats a sandwich like that? That thing's huge! I just want to eat.
I was thinking that too, but take a bite. Using better ingredients makes stuff taste way different.
I will completely agree with Ryuji on that point. Like, quality ingredients in food is really, really important. The game that has been amazing with, like, making foods look great is Final Fantasy 15. Like, every time they're just like, yeah, Rocket's on board. Yeah, exactly. She's like, they're just like, yeah, I just want this. And they serve up this thing, and it looks like a real bowl of, like, soup or food or whatever. It's so good looking. As a matter of fact, Kinder even shared with me, there's like a PDF of like recipes to make Final Fantasy 15 food. And it's not like stuff where it's like, oh, the bread must be cut in X amount of dimensions and stuff, but it's literally like ingredients and recipes of how to make the food that you were served in that game because it looked so good. Yeah, the cookbook. Kinder shared that with me and I was like, holy crap, that stuff looks so good. I haven't cooked anything out of it. And honestly, I forgot it existed until this conversation came up. Now I kind of want to try.
Look at you, acting like you have a refined palate all of a sudden.
No, it's not really unicorn whiskers. Listen, man, I'm a Final Fantasy fan through and through. I get where you're going with that comment, and I appreciate it, but I resent it as well. I'm not a weeb. I'm kind of sort of a weeb, but I'm not a weeb, okay? I don't look for unicorn whiskers to cook my food.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
I love that she still has the plate of beans, or he still has the plate of beans there in the corner. Okay, Nier is good. Nier is a great game. A very compelling story.
You guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste.
I was like, I don't know what Nere is.
Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Well, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Okay, look. Yeah, I can't defend that position. Crackle's right.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever. Let's deal with this ourselves.
Feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same. That's when you know you picked up too much food.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
It's not a relay race, dude.
We did it.
Holy crap. You guys are going to spend the rest of the night on the freaking toilet. My belt feels multiple sizes too small. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
This is a victory for all of us.
Oh, it sure sounds like a victory. Is this a game to you?
Not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Grapefruit's not my jam, but thanks for the recommendation.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff.
We were just talking about sushi earlier, Ellie. As a person who has not enjoyed sushi in the past, I don't know how to evaluate what is a good sushi place versus what is not. I'm interested in exploring this arena of food. And I mean, like, I mentioned this earlier, but just to repeat, like, I'm interested in going into the sushi arena without going down into, haha, you couldn't mute me. And I feel like wasabi is the obvious choice for seasoning on sushi, but I feel like wasabi just completely covers the taste of the sushi entirely.
This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Why?
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
You jerk.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
The urgency in that. I love that.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
There it is.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Oh, perm. I love it when you lean into that.
I am the smart. I am the smart.
I actually like wasabi. I just feel like it's a mask.
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
In minute amounts, I'll say. Like, a wasabi bomb is not my deal, obviously.
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
Excuse you?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
I know this is a COVID thing, and this game was released before COVID was a thing. But when I see like 3 people walk up in masks and one of them not, it's kind of like all of these people are too close together. It like the sight of people in masks put me in like COVID mode.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
We were here first.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that your emergency completely overrode the fact that we were here first.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
You know, Ryuji's a jerk, and I feel a little self-conscious when I find myself sympathizing with him.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know.
Fair.
Don't bother with them.
Yeah, if only, man.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
A self-important jerk face.
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
I can forgive them, but I don't forget. That man's voice. Was that the same dude?
What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
That's just gonna make me worry more, you know?
Was that the same dude?
I bet it's because he rarely eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food, too.
Morgana, I got you a freaking feast back there. Shut up.
Yeah, that sir bullshit makes me sick.
Yeah, that fake respectfulness.
Damn it.
I find myself sympathizing with Ryuji a lot in this particular cutscene.
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
And there it goes. I am no longer sympathizing with Ryuji.
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Yeah.
But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression.
As a... like... you weren't supposed to be there? I don't understand this. How was An possibly at fault in the story she told me? Now listen, I will say this. There's always 2 sides to every story. But given the story An just told me, I don't see how she could possibly be at fault for this scenario.
I wonder if we're out of place here.
A little bit. Oh, it's a social class thing. We're not. That's not what I meant to say.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
Are you really talking about dealing with the people who cut us in line at the elevator?
We had trouble earlier too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
Yeah, these are like lobby chairs. What do you think, On?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power, we may be able to help people.
But
what's with this 80s TV show theme tune?
that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people. Yeah, they just throw every set in the incinerator between parties.
This means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Sure.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Such a crush.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding.
So...
Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
We're not naming the group after food you just ate.
Oh no, you idiot!
My group is named LED Light. It's what I just looked at before we had this meeting.
You decide for us.
May be seen by others when using network services. Do not enter a name that could be considered offensive. Disco Inferno. I like that one. Yeah, I thought about doing the Outlaws too. Uh-oh. What are you proposing, Dracodai? The Glue Brigade! That's a great one! I'm waiting for a better name than the Glue Brigade. I love that name. Even though I shouldn't, but... I want to know where Dracodai was going with this. He said only one name is right since this is a Gilead stream. I want to know where Dracodai was going with that. Potato soup. That's a good one too. Horse Killers is a little on the nose. Glue Brigade as I think something that alludes to it but isn't distinctly obvious. Too long, Fix. I like where your heart's at, but too long. Dead horses. Glue Brigade. How do I do a space? Ah. Aye! Hoof Troop? Nah. Oh, Glue Brigade fits perfectly! We're done with that. Glue Brigade. Let's go with this name. I'm finished.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
If only you knew the origin.
A good name. For a rookie.
Shut up, Morgana.
We going with that?
Yep.
Well, now that the name's set, what's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all.
What about that dude who cut us in line at the elevator? Excuse me a second, I'll be right back. Burnators is good too, but alas, the Glue Brigade it is. I love that name.
Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a celebrity?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
I'm aware it's bedtime and all that. I'll be looking to wrap it up here pretty soon, but...
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people.
Through random psychotic changes? Okay.
I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
No, I know Rocket has to go to bed pretty early at night because she has to wake up super early for work.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
Dude, you guys have like 18 plates on this table. Have you not had enough food?
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured it was... Sai is about to reveal our next target.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Have you never read Alice in Wonderland before? Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to.
I'm sure my chat says that all the time.
Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Yeah. Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool.
Actually, I've been cooperating with Sai, but not the other officers.
Very well. I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on.
Your next target was Burda.
The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it.
You already have corroborating evidence.
The next to receive a calling card was this individual.
Yeah, I saw this moment in Rocket's stream and I was like, who's this old guy? And then I never found out.
A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame.
Cool.
It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
The summary of the story, yeah, okay. We spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. My money! The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. Why did they let you name the group? I get that it's an online feature thing, but why did they let you name the group if they're just going to keep calling it the Phantom Thieves? I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about that Phantom Aficionado website, too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see that survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only at like 6%. It's better than I expected. I mean, after all, we're a new group. Yeah, but if they wanted to make you feel like you had more to do with the story, they wouldn't call it the Phantom Thieves anymore. They would call it whatever name you gave it. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. Okay. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it will go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. Yeah, until a certain point. It's pretty exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. The Thieves' Den has been unlocked. You'll be able to do various activities such as view art, listen to music, or play card games. You may unlock more with story progressions, so stop by now and then. Cool.
I should write something.
Alright, we are going to be done here for the night. Alright, so with Persona 5, we've had our celebration dinner. We've been shown a picture of our next target. I don't believe we've been told his name. Yeah. Prove your existence to society. Oh yeah, let me send this. Oh yeah, let me send the celebratory pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crashing that classy buffet. My tongue still burns, by the way. Cool. You can cool it with all the celebrating anytime now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did. You just never stopped eating. I mean, that's cool. I just don't... I think the line between self-determination and arrogance is a hard one to draw. And I think, like, the example of your son is self-determination. Like, you think I can't, I think I can. Let's do it. And maybe it is a little bit of arrogance, but I think it's a lot of self-determination to just, like, make that happen for yourself. And sometimes it's not possible. But if you put your mind to it, I don't want to like friggin' Back to the Future this, but you know, if you put your mind to it, you can do almost anything. Anyways, this is our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're gonna take the world by storm. All the adults in the world better watch out for us. Cool.
Hey.
All sorts of people gather in the big city. Crooks are everywhere. That was delicious. I am stuffed. Relax for the night. Wait, what did she say? Starting tomorrow, we'll be working as the Glue Brigade. I already forgot about that name. I think for me, the line to draw is, do you care about what you do, or are you just earning a paycheck? Because there's a very definite difference in attitude between those two different types of people. Like, people who really care about what they do will go deep into it, and they'll like volunteer for crap and like learn something they've never done before just because it would help or it's cool or whatever. And people who are there for the paycheck are like, I was asked to do these 5 things, I'll do those 5 things and nothing else, end of story. And those are the people who don't grow. I think it's about finding an impetus to grow.
Well then.
Yeah. From tomorrow on, we're officially the Phantom Thieves. I hope we find a big shot we can target soon. And the people that are there just to earn a paycheck hate the people who have initiative and grow, because they make the people earning a paycheck look bad. Measure twice, cut once, man. I know how I portray myself in games and stuff, and with games I just cut loose and screw around, and you know, I'm just here to have fun. But professionally is a very different story. Like,
first off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
Caroline, slow your roll, man.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
It's a sweet thing to say. What rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Coming ruin?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
I like Justine. I hate Carolyn.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Oh yeah? Or what?
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
Finally, something in Persona 6 can sympathize with.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition.
I hate everything.
It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion.
I feel like maybe that's an opportunity where he would say something different. If I wasn't like cultivating relationships with people, he would trash me. I don't know though. I'm curious.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. I keep wanting to say Igor. I've seen Young Frankenstein too much. Oh, I can have 8 personas now. That's nice. Lies and Chandel.
The time has come.
Return to your brief moments of rest.
Yeah, go to sleep, you jerk.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractor's inmate.
I'm doing my best, man. See you in a little bit, Fix. And thanks for the conversation. Sometimes a person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As your relationship deepens, yeah, we already know this. Is this some kind of cult? I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. Yeah, I saw that. That's a good one, too. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers, though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow.
A huge burger, huh? Interesting. Welcome back, Rocket. I bet that giving that a go will increase your guts. I don't know what the conversion rate is.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
Well, you haven't said anything in a while. That's why I said welcome back.
The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all.
Oh, we can't go around bad-mouthing the school. What would they ever do?
The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself.
I know I've heard this tune so many times, like in Rocket Stream, we're doing it now, but it's still something, like there's something about the funk in these tunes I just want to groove to.
As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person.
Then you were not paying attention.
Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
$4.50? Okay, that is a good deal. Thank you.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology.
So that means for Kamoshida's medal, we got $300. Roughly. No. We got, let's call it 280. For an Olympic medal, I wonder what Olympic medals actually go for. I've heard that some Olympic medalists actually do sell their medals. I wonder what it actually goes for, because it'd be super rare, right? I mean, I know there's a lot of events, but there's still only X amount of Olympic medals in the world of a given year. So you'd think they'd be super rare, especially on the open market to be able to buy one. Really? Come on, man. A gold medal from an Olympic tournament, regardless of the sport. I feel like that would go for more than $300.
They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you.
870? That honestly makes me kind of sad to find that out. I mean, to a certain extent, it'd be kind of cool to actually have like an Olympic gold medal, but it would seem to me these people have spent like their entire lifetimes training and like honing their bodies and their skills for this specific thing to get this one item. And I know it's not just about the medal. It's about like prestige and sometimes sponsorship deals and yada yada yada. I get that. But I'm just saying, to be like, I'm willing to sell everything I spent like 20x years learning how to do for $900. That feels kind of sad to me.
I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image. If you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster.
It can't just be about the metal, though. Like, it can't be like, here's a lump of gold. Would you like that shaped into a 2020 Tokyo Olympic medal for you? Like, that's not... There should be a certain amount of prestige and value based on what it is. Oh, that makes me sad, dude. I don't like that.
You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
I'm only asking questions. That legit makes me feel bad for them. It feels like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter. What, this rumor that you just told me makes me feel smarter? Uh-oh, we're going down the conspiracy theory aisle.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Olympics are expensive. And they're actually well known for kind of like causing serious financial problems in the countries from which they're hosted.
Hey, those girls.
I mean, like, I remember the stories of like the facilities from the Beijing Olympics cost so much money to build, and as soon as the Olympics were over, they were like completely abandoned because it wasn't worth keeping them up for whatever else they might get used for. It was not worth it. Really? I thought we were still on a 2-year alternating schedule. Say what? But they did the Tokyo Olympics last year. So what? I think it was the Summer Olympics last year, right? No. I forget. Yeah, it would have been the Summer Olympics last year, so it would be the Winter Olympics next year. I thought it was every 2 years. Like, Ari's chiming in on the conversation now. Yeah. Like, every 4 years, it's Summer Games, and every 4 years, it's Winter Games, and they alternate groups. So it's like every 2 years, there's an Olympic, and it alternates summer and winter. It shouldn't be every year. I thought it was every 2 years.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
I actually disagree with you on that, Rocket.
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
We'll talk about that in a moment.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this.
Oh, bleeding heart.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
The complete inability to look beyond yourself. Ugh.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of two
Yeah,
or three
for
famous
terrible
guys,
human
people
beings.
have to believe we exist.
So So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right?
Okay, my point on this is that, I mean, think about the Summer Olympics in wait, we just had an Olympics in 2021. We shouldn't have. Because Ari was in the hospital, and she was... The Tokyo Olympics... Oh, it was the 2020 Olympics held in 2021 because of COVID. So yeah, next year there'll be another Olympics because 2020 got pushed back. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's... It's a little bit harder for me now because now Ari's chiming in too from the living room. So I'm like, I have to keep an ear out for her too. But, I mean, think about how long those Summer Olympics were. They were on the TV for like a friggin' month straight or something. It was a real long event. So in terms of like, I think every 2 years at a minimum is probably the way to go. I wouldn't necessarily even mind having it every 8 years for each sport. So it's like every 4 years there's an Olympics. But once you start getting into every 4 years for an Olympics, you start turning into almost an entire generation in their prime that can't compete because they're the wrong age for those Olympics. So I kind of understand a little bit the schedule that's going on right now. I certainly think the IOC is getting their pound of flesh for having the Olympics on the schedule they are, because every 2 years they get a massive cash infusion. So from their perspective, what's wrong with that? What's up? Well, you're going to see it next year, and then 2023 should be a skip.
Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
I usually ignore it too, but Ari's a swimmer, so she's got a thing for Michael Phelps.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Ari was in the hospital for a part of that, so we actually got to watch part of the Olympics. And we have a tradition that we do. Whenever, like, if we're eating dinner or something and we see something on the TV that's a sport we know nothing about and don't engage with, we immediately launch into this mode where we pretend to be commentators on that sport, even though we know nothing about it. And it's kind of hilarious. So it kind of fits into like the Olympics when we're just like, oh, he threw that ball really well there. Like, we don't know what they're talking about, but we just kind of launch into it. Wow, Perm.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
Perm comes out of the gate a-swinging. And yes, I know you were here earlier.
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you?
Yes, dollar store kingpin.
It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
You mean aside from the fact that he was a complete and total criminal?
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business.
And he was a criminal?
If they did something to him, who could they be?
He was a criminal!
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. Okay.
I took some swings at you this morning, Perm, so I'm going to forgive you this time. But they weren't near as hurtful as what you said right then. Just saying. You literally just said, that doesn't feel like a compliment, Bilbo.
I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but...
The Bilbo thing was the I like less than half of you, half as well as you deserve thing.
Do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down.
And you expect random student to catch these people how?
Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you.
I would like to draft you into my criminal enterprise.
I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing.
Oh, that's Makoto!
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no?
Yeah, when battery backups die, they like to do so very loudly. Been there, done that, dude. I literally have everything on my desk powered by the same UPS. Like the lights and all. So a simple 1500 VA battery backup, modem, router, monitors, computer, all of it. So like my entire streaming setup could live for probably about 5-ish minutes in a power outage. And then after that, I have to shut everything down. Yeah, batteries go bad. Like I said, when a battery backup battery dies, the backup likes to complain about it very loudly.
If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president.
You can interpret thinly veiled threats.
I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
You probably looked into your fire alarm right away?
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Dude didn't even say goodbye, just left him talking to a busy signal. Oh yes, I love these classes. The police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life, said no one ever. All right, Gilly, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murder. Is he about to throw a piece of chalk at me again? Dodge it! Come on! Ooh, that looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention!
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief. Looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. No! I like the quiz part, man. Give me the quiz. Aww.
Hey. Have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
What site? Play it cool.
I'm the one who started it.
Oh, really?
You guys are the Phantom Thieves.
Speaking of, did you guys see how Fix reworked his quiz for the history streams? Everyone gets to play now. What?
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret.
Yes, you probably should.
Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys.
If only you knew what you did in his dream space.
This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but...
I'm glad to hear that.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
So let me get this straight. This dude started a site for the Phantom Thieves called the Phantom Thieves Aficionado. The ass, do you think they're real or not? And only 6.7% of them say yes? That means there's so many people that go here and there's like, you're just a crackpot. No.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
It's up to you.
In that case, I'll just do what I want.
I feel like that might have been the wrong option to choose there. I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima. Yeah, I did too. Oh, we formed a new bond, have we?
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Yeah.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Half of you I know half as well as I would like, and half of you
I have obtained the winds of blessing.
I like half as well as you deserve. That's how it was put in the movies. I haven't actually. It's been a long time since I've actually read Lord of the Rings. Allows backup members to earn experience. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I said it's been a long time since I've read Lord of the Rings.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
And the conversation was over was the right call.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Yep.
Has he figured out our identities?
He's pretty sure about it.
Even so, I think it'll be fine. You seem to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
And incredibly overwhelming. Yeah, I believe in the movies he said, I like less than half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. I've had some trouble trying to interpret that, but yeah.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
I'm pretty sure none of them are expecting a cat that talks, especially considering these three look to be the only three that can actually misinterpret its words.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
The loop continues.
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
I'm aware.
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
All right. Before your next target.
I should write something.
All right, we're gonna be calling it a night here.